Hey y'all, I'm back with this game. You will not believe what just happened to me. I ran into I should have showed his user, but his user nickname was WSE and he just boosted me all the way to beat Nightmare. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to help, but he just used Nightmare and just kind of ran through the whole thing. I did I did me personally, I did get up all the way to Killer, but I couldn't beat Dustbelief. And over here, he uses Nightmare, and he goes this all the way through these bosses. All of them, just like that, all of them. It's insanity, I tell you. Haha, funny insanity. So, we're gonna figure out how these characters work. I'm gonna show them off one by one. First, we're just gonna go right to left. Let's be honest here. I'm doing this in a public because I'm not buying myself whatchamacallit, a server, at least now. So, we have M1s, and what these M1s do, let's see. They do 300 damage, bleed, and stun. Bone Tower. I accidentally threw it over there, but you can place it anywhere. Global attack, it's just a blue tower. What does it? Stuns, a lot of damage. You could use your blasters, and it'll destroy the tower. Dash, you get undying, which is good. It's good, very good. You get armor for it as well. Frustration, how this works, you have to take damage. And I believe you do not need soul things for this. So here, let's get my damage up, just to be sure, you know? So what his class is, it's just a tank. You can see it building up here. He also has passive regen, if you couldn't tell. Oh yeah, let's hunt now. So yeah, that did work. And now his M1 gets replaced with you know, a punch. I think the blaster changes too, yep. Look at that. I wonder if you can run into people and they'll kill them. Or not. Where's this stun? There's this... Okay, hold on. There's one more I gotta... What is that? I don't know. Okay, whatever. So that's one... That's the first one. That's the first one. Pretty simple. He's a tank. The next one is... Is it Dust? Yeah, Dust. What he does... He is a ranged DPS. He also has regeneration. He has a bar, you use moves, iframes, a Q, blasters. These blasters are really strong. In order to use the ult, you have to get the hatred bar all the way up. This is... Oh, I forgot to show the taunt on the other guy, but this is like different projectiles. Sometimes it'll bleed, sometimes it'll burn, karma, push them away. The taunt is useful because of the tridents. You can make it attack, but I use it as an extra pushback. The E, well, you can run into them and it'll do that. The Q, it also replaces it gets rid of armor. Dust Blaster, yeah, this is what I was talking about though, the hatred. That's how you get the ult. It changes the E, the Q, the 2, and the M1. So let's see this. See, there's that. That's also pretty good. The E, it gets changed to like a longer combo, shoots out fireballs. Let's do that real quick, though. I'll show them real quick. Alright, here's this. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's what that one does. It's also pretty strong. It's also stronger. The M1s, it just shoots a lot more, I should say that. And then this one, when you have a Hatred Blaster, it's an auto-aim. It auto-aims 3 times, then it explodes. Doesn't do a lot of damage. I don't like it. Unless they're trying to nuke people. Or bosses, I guess. That's what it's strong for. And then after its 3rd use, it'll explode. And inside that area, if you're near it, like, let's say we're here, it'll do its explosion and do a lot of damage as well. Very strong, you see. But this one, I like these basic blasters the best. They deal the most damage. Oh, if you heard it or saw it briefly there, there was the pushback. There's the pushback again. All right, X-Kara. I don't like X-Kara. He is good, but he's weak in my eyes. But that's because I'm bad with him. He is good. He is a nuker class. And what this nuker... I almost went in the wrong one. This nuker class, he also has a mode change. This is his passive. Just land M1 10 times in a row within 5 seconds, and you'll get a passive knife spawn around you. Q slash, it makes you do true damage. Range mode. Knife summon, auto aim at a certain distance. Kick and slash, a stun. It's also your iframe move. But this is what I mean. I'm lagging. Let's do a bunch of stab. He has no self-preservation. This is what I was talking about, though. And the ult is the same... Oh, I forgot to show the ult on the other guy. But you see it in the bosses, anyways. Overwrite is... It buffs his Q. Let's actually show that. Overwrite is a mode. Well, let me explain how that works. His moveset is still the same, pretty much. The Q is you have to be close and it'll auto slash to them. The E, it'll be also auto aim, but you have to be close. The E is better. It's a bigger stun. You're still an iframe. So let's get this out of the way, though. And his throwing knives, they will auto aim. And he does a lot of damage in his overwrite mode. And what about that overwrite mode is it weakens the armor on bosses, so they make bosses take more damage, so that's what makes him a nuker class. You know, let's help him out with this. Let's get all of this out of the way, and then we'll bomb the boss. You hear me? We'll bomb it. But we need this all to die first, then we'll bomb the boss. We have the 3 we need. Alright, now let's do it. Okay, we can't see it because of this last. Ah! And it stuns. See, that's why I like the blasters, because it dealt so much damage right there. And that is all. Overwrite, I explained how it works, so yada yada. Killer! Killer is a frontliner. I think of him as a frontliner. So the main way to use him is his stacks. We see that he's got a meter up here. His stacks work by landing your M1s, whether it's a knife stab or your range stab. And how this one works is better. Q, bone rain. This is auto aim and it's an iframe. Your E is an iframe and it will be stronger based off of your stacks. Q, the blasters are auto aim as well. Right there. So let's stab a bunch. And it will also spawn knives. Auto-tracking knives that do stab damage, explosion, and slow. Goop blasters now. This is what I need to tell you here. Or not goop blasters. These goops, they deal less damage, but they explode and they slow. And they also have this goop effect. I don't know what the goop effect does yet, but it is interesting, I will say that. Final execution, I don't know how to make it work by itself, but the main way I use it is using it after I hit the Q. And I do need to tell you that if there's multiple killers on the field, this auto-tracking Q goes on cooldown. It has a global cooldown, so you can't spam it and keep the boss infinitely stunned and whatnot. So let's go over here. Here, this is what it looks like. He stuns, he does a stabbing combo, murders. Execution. And you can, as long as the enemy dies, you can spam this up to 10 times. It's really cool. And it does true damage. True damage 500 with the stab doing bleed, you know? And I think that's all of it. No, it just keeps going. I guess, nope, there it goes. There it goes. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it does. Now, I have no idea what, what's it called? Dustbleef. I have no idea what he does. Neither with, Nightmare. We're gonna be learning together. Together. Yes, together. We do it. We do it now. Shared delusion. So he has a mode. Sword and knife. So Phantom Sands, he's like a debuffer, and it buffs our damage towards the enemy. We see him all the way over there. And he has a healing passive of every 30 seconds. Sword and knife. Okay. The fused knife is like a... Why isn't it working? Oh, I gotta hold it. And I think this gets buffed? No, it doesn't. So what? When does it buff? Also, this is his taunt. You can also taunt to reset his position. No one else sees these phantoms, which is really, really cool. Oh, I can hold that. I just realized now. In Crazed Judgment, it's like a mode. It's a mode. I should just say that. It's a mode. Oh, look at that. Yoink. Okay, so that's what that does. Dust Brief Blasters. They track? Oh! And I will let you know, he is a nuker. He got nerfed multiple times, but that's fine. He's still really, really strong. I think he gets like a... Here, let's try it out. Yeah, now, Crazed Slash. You can charge that. Does a lot of damage. You do M1s. Scythe Slam. He spawns passive Bone Zones. And that jump, it goes on cooldown the farther you jump. So, like, the farther you jump, the longer the cooldown. Dust Brief Blasters. Strong. Much stronger. Oh my god, he's just executing them. You see this? Look at this. Look at that! Oh my god! And I think, yeah, I get hurt, but now I go and heal. And I think during this, a blaster spawns above me to deal damage as well. Oh, it acts the same way as the Dust Blaster, okay? You hear that? And that's his death. Look at that, he died. Yay! Now, let's figure out what Nightmare does. Unlike all the other games, he dies slowly. He gets stabbed, he siphons, he dies quickly. Piercing Tentacles. So what I think, you could do this, you could grab an NPC, and you can do a little grab and barrage. Look at that. And its siphons do up a lot. His iframe move. Dude, that's so cool. Oh, you can choose when to erupt. That's really cool. And then rock throw, you can throw multiple rocks, or you can fuse it. Gotta hold that for a while, and then yoink, and it does a lot of damage too. Where is it? Here it is. 5,000? What? Wild. Wild. And then, is it the taunt that heals you? Yes. You gotta keep using the taunt. Keep that going, and then, look at this. A heal! Oh my god! A heal! Alright, let's get my ult and let's see what it does. Don't you dare! Don't you dare spawn a thingy. This is mine. I'ma do this. Move, get out of my way. Cool. Here, we gotta do this. You had to do that for health. No! Y'all, I'm dying. And this dying thing, it goes away after you're like, after there's like an iframe move. So this, I think, it makes you become big. Wow, look at that damage. And it has a 30-second global cooldown. Here, let's test this out on him. So let's get close. And now we become cutscene. Oh my god. That's so cool. That's so cool. But now let's finish him combo style. That's that. Boom! Look at that! That's insanity! Now that is everyone. That is everyone, I believe. And in order to beat it, the boss rush, not that bad. Well, it is that. Well, no, it's not that bad. In reality, it's not that bad. I like it. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. Bye.